Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. Welcome to Beacon Pines. Figured that was gonna happen. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Moldwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Reno Harvest Valentine Fertilizer. All connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha, yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Moldwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
The foul harvest. And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed to finish Dr. Prescott's work, which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please. Oh, he's gonna do it now.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
Of course he did. May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish,
Oh,
Willow
snack.
snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Ooh. Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Definitely don't trick Arlo. He'll get very old, by my guess. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Willow casually tossed the vial to Luka.
Yo, gosh, maybe I'll have a
Luka
taste.
jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luka, over here. Yo. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be
A
harmed.
deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends. Is it?
She looked to Nelly shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nelly sighed in defeat.
Oh.
Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. Sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
Damn.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
That's what happened to Dad. But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. A fate would have it, Luka, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Oh, the festival. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep posts outside the door. We need to escape. Oh. Will chills happen? Because we didn't stop Gran in this one. Well, crap. I guess we talked to everyone. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rello, you just need some time. Rello, it's over. We lost.
Nelly was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luka. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Okay. Back. Hey. I'm sorry, Luka. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just, we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Wait, what? Time wounds all heals? Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Okay, I guess we can talk to Nelly now. Luka, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. Dad. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perino Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luka, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. Oh, I guess he's gonna find out now about Gran. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luka's face.
Did she survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perino Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Oh, he was helping her. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to unintentionally sabotage his work, and it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luka was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now? Put two to two together, Luka. Ooh.
A sudden explosion sounded from the hall.
Chill. Could it be?
Chapter 8.
Or we continue on.
Comeuppance.
Or she somehow figured out they were in trouble and came here instead.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing.
That is correct.
She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Nice. Gran, what are you doing here? Luka, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nelly. We're here to save Rollo. Oh, their plan was to save Rollo in this one because he got captured. So she prioritized that first. Hey, Mrs. Luka's Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
So now we're in this situation. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
Someone throw something. Oh, we gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Nope.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Did she swap it?
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luka.
Did she grab like another one?
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little something else. Junk, change, malice. I want to think malice is the correct one. So I want to check out the other two first. So let's go in order, pretty much. So let's go with junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. Ah, malice is the whiskey one. Then change was something else. Oh, maybe malice is not the right one then. Well, let's continue on. How did ashes get in the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Paul always says, bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Damn it. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His
What's
body
gonna happen?
and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
And... ooh, he's kind of ashy. Oh shit. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit. Kinda worked.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
It was pretty weird, that's
Sharper
for sure.
Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future.
But now does the people of Beacon Pines know what happened?
The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
I think there's more that can be done. Alright, so it looks like we're possibly near the end of this, at the very last branch. Unless there's something more after this one. And we've done everything else. So Malice, I'm assuming, is the whiskey one. And then we have change. Change may be actually the correct one now. Change the vial? Let's go with Malice first then. I might have tweaked his wonder potion with my little malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figure his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. Wonder what this will do to him, though. You can all call me Sharper Valentine. Is it gonna, like, liquefy?
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
What is he gonna be? Oh! Pop. How? What? Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. God damn it. Pop goes the weasel. Out with the bang. Damn, dude. Well, that one's kind of hilarious.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luka began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Okay, that was entertaining, but definitely not the correct end.
That was unexpected.
Yep.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
Pretty much an absurd
I'm only
ending.
writing the damn thing.
Oh, really? Okay. Is this the final one? Well, let's find out. I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Oh, that's right. Was it gonna turn into Copper Valentine? Yeah, I plopped it into the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You all can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Is he gonna, like, maybe turn into a statue? Like a copper statue? Wait, what? I'm guessing there's something scientific here. And I'm not a scientist, but that's my guess. Holy crap! He's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. Eris. This is an innocent child. Oh, I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child.
Oh.
She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do? We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Maybe she can grow him up right?
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Oh, we found it.
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
Nice.
After everything Luka, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
I'm wondering if they were able to bring Fran, Mom, back down to her real age.
The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much.
Well, they're pretty used to chilling.
They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism.
They're really pushing some time through this.
And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley.
Oh, is this like a year after?
It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
The walkie-talkie. Sweater back on? For sweater weather time? Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. I wonder if they were able to bring Rollo back down too. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Check in with Rollo at the treehouse. Okay, things aren't over yet.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Nice. I wonder if we can look around the house before we go out. Oh, I guess they weren't. So, does that mean Rollo is still adult-wise? Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Oh, and let's cause trouble for one last time. Oh, jam jar's in the way. Alright. Hey, they left this open. Oh, I can close it though. Oh. Wait, I was able to open that before? I probably don't remember. Last time? Nice. That base though. I guess we can go. I wonder if they ever realized that. Ah, wait a minute. So which Beacon Pines is this? Beacon Pine sign? Hey, it's Roxy. They're planting trees. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo and 1 Luka rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Ilona's shop going? Maybe it's something with the plants and stuff. Nelly's helping out Ilona, which would make sense. It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Oh, he's maturing. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, cause it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. And there's the famous shovel. Oh. So that was the previous stage. Hey Gus! How's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Oh, they're still around. Thus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town.
Oh, interesting.
But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Aw. I'm happy you found his true calling. We were supposed to head to the treehouse. I'm thinking I don't head that way yet. And he has all the junk gone. How's napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I see something. Slow and dirty harvest. So they just took over. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen first. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. I'm assuming I can't go in. I better not dilly-dally. Okay, gotta get to the treehouse. Straight to the treehouse. Hey, Luka, get this. I managed to reel an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Yeah, I think he's an older gent. Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. One last check? Hey Dad, do we have anything available? Well, that might be the end of it. If there is something, I'll take a look at what it is. A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luka, there you are. Check in with Rolla at the treehouse. Will you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? They'll be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. Ugh, you're right. Lead the way. Ah, check in with Becca at her house. Okay, now we can go that way. Oh, Eris and Baby Sharper. Let's talk to the news guy first. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline. Today, our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility, where he belongs. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. I guess so. And let's go to the diner, and it seems to be open for business now. Ah, I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to the reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation? They picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals? Sort of writes itself, if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Alright, diner. And I guess that explains they do know they were taken up and moved out. Oh, a clipboard. Actually, I'm interested. Nope. No talkie.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me, would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me, I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Soon enough, just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone, figured. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. Can we,
Luka squinted at the faded photo of him. Memories of that day came
Gonna revisit the memory. I don't know if there's... Hear him? Good afternoon, Mr. Tolliver. Achoo! Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Ooh, is this like a little hidden minigame? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. Oh. Oh shit, I guess we're not completely done yet. Something to clear out the sinuses. Maybe the fish? Something potent that might hurt. I'm just gonna go with that again. Hope that helps. Here you go. Achoo! Not right? I need something a little spicier, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah. A bit of spice. Okay. Is the beans on the sand? No. Maybe it's a regular bean patty? I'm gonna still go with a fish. And chill. Chili. How about now? Achoo! Not right? Oh, maybe, burnt burger? And chili? I didn't realize it was peppers. I guess I can try that. Achoo! What's wrong? Oh, I like the spicy peppers. Put them on something that'll really wake up the senses. Fish? Okay. So, fish and the peppers. I'll call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy and stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Alright, let's go in order. Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack size if you could. I saw a tiny burger. So, there it is. Adorable. He doesn't want much. Lavish. Lavish might work still. So either lavish, lettuce, or mustard. We'll go with the lavish one, which looks like roe. I call it the novella. Lovely. There you go, that worked. We'll do with pregnant lady. I have a coupon here for one free burger. What'll it be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed. No kidding. So give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Oh, that's easy. Stack of burgers. And the lettuce. What is this one, Luka? I call it the too much is never enough. This should keep them at bay. Thank you. Nuncreed? If it isn't little Luka. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. Oh. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement, is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Oh, he's eating with Sharper and Eris, and I'm guessing that's what Sharper used to look like, which I think was in the painting too. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. What could special be? Not burnt. Maybe a regular patty? Onions. Sounds good. Oh, maybe a smile. To make it the little smile of the mustard. Cheer him up. Let's see. I don't know about the patty. Oh, there we go. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luka, you sweet boy.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luka's shoulder with an enormous hand.
This makes it sad. You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't ya? I guess so. Run along, I'll do my best to clean my plate. Okay, this will be interesting. Can I get Harris how? I guess maybe one after the other. This just in. Oh no, it's a reporter. Last Chance Diner, overrun by gremlins. That's right, because Gus said Dad was running late, if I remember correctly. I'm not a gremlin. I'm not sure, Luka. I think we can induct you into the gremlinness. I'm Luka.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You've come to the right place. Indeed, I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. Juicy. So he wants burger. I guess a regular patty too. And some onion. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Oh, and here we go. Ooh. Listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Oh, so burnt. Got it. When I say well done, I mean it. Well done. No problem. If you fear you aren't grasping my requests, I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. One burnt burger coming up. And top it with the most expensive thing you have. Okay, I guess that's where the burnt burger is going. So, burnt burger. And the most expensive thing we have is probably that roe. Caviar. And last burger. May I present to you the row you're burnt. Nice. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there. The woman is full of surprises. Very good. This will suffice. Alright, now let's talk to Mom. Alrighty, it looks like we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. Oh, I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luka. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Nice. Oh, trophy. Yes, chef. Satisfy all customers in the cooking minigame. Win. Okay, I guess that's it for this one. Hey gremlins, if you're loving my content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps me keep creating more content for you all. And don't forget to share and leave a comment too. Let's grow this community together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on being you.